All right, what is going on, guys? Today I actually have exciting news. That is that we are getting good changes by Battlestate for the first time in forever. It's kind of like that Frozen song. If you know, you know. Anyways, I'm trying to say Battlestate is making good changes, and that's what I want to talk about in today's video. So yeah, number one, top of list change that they're making is that they're reducing inertia in some cases up to 70%. Little scab slide from me. That's like the biggest change, like by far and away. Like it's just such a big W for them to be reducing inertia like that. My frames feel like really good right now. So yeah, the second change is increase of carrying weight by 50%. So that means if you got overweight at 28 kilograms or whatever, now it might be more like 35 or something. I don't know the exact math. Also, skills are going to level faster. So hopefully players who have never had max skills can like try them and see what that feels like and, understand how that feels. And so basically, I'm just really excited because they've needed to do this for about the entire hardcore wipe. Like, I don't know how they didn't scrap the hardcore wipe in the first week because player activity was like just at all-time lows. Like, I saw YouTubers and streamers that play like every Tarkov wipe literally just not play. Like, I don't know if you guys know Trey 24K, big Tarkov creator, didn't even play a hardcore wipe. Like he played like the first couple weeks, maybe. But if you look at his YouTube channel and stuff, nothing at all. So yeah, I'm sure unless you've been living underneath a rock, fuck. I swear I should have killed one of them. Like I sprayed him pretty good. I guess we just keep moving. Like I don't really. They probably looted it. All the good shit's probably in their secure container, anyways, right? Good open. Really here to fight people. Here to find Killa. Yeah, I was trying to say like so a lot of creators that normally play a lot of Tarkov and that's like their main game have taken this wipe off or they've posted considerably less content. And general interest in the game is kind of much lower. Like I'm sure you guys have all seen the Twitch chart of like Twitch viewers, but I'll just put it up right now. Right here. And you can see like dude, the game, like I hate to say it, it's fallen off this wipe. That doesn't mean it can't come back, but like I don't care like indubitably or undoubtedly or, insert your favorite adverb here. It has fallen off. Like there's just no way about it. I think there's a lot of copers that are like, this has been the best wipe ever and that this game should be hardcore, blah 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 blah. No. The player base and the audience for these videos has like shown you that you might want this game to be hardcore. The overall audience, overall sentiment is that it should not be hardcore in the ways that Nikita has tried to make it this way. And I know that's probably going to ostracize a lot of people that might, I don't know, they fucking love hardcore. They love cock and ball torture. But this wipe was not even hardcore. It was just more tedious than anything. Like, nothing about this wipe was, I don't know, especially hardcore. Like they just doubled the hideout requirements and they're like, yeah, it's hardcore. No, it's just annoying. Or bring back the flea market and then having you be able to do one item at a time. That artificially keeps prices higher because there's less liquidity. And then it also means that like you can't buy your hideout stuff, like, or you can't like let's say you have a ton of wires, but you also have a ton of cords and you also have a ton of propane tanks or whatever. You can't like get rid of these items in a quick manner. Someone's already checked all this. So yeah, I mean, I think by all accounts, we can all say if you're being logical about the game, not emotional, logical, Hardcore wipe was like a complete failure. It killed off a lot of the player base, and just overall like hype for the game has gone down. And that's really bad because we're right ahead of 1.0. Like I feel like if 1.0 was in 2023 when this game was kind of like peaking or way more popular, we'd be seeing a way more hype and way more content and way more like newcomers to the game. But right now it's just like, dude, it's depressing, man. I'm kind of on the lookout for other games because like if I want to make YouTube videos, I want to do it for something that has an audience and for a game that's actually fun. Like this game has not been super fun this wipe. So anyways, long way of saying hardcore wipe, complete failure. I mean, there were aspects of it that like made some things interesting. Like I would say the only thing that like I kind of think should have some staying power is the secure container changes because it adds a level of risk reward to every encounter. And you have to think about like, oh, if I take this fight on, I might get some good ammo, or oh, I'm gonna lose this like M855A1 if I, get bodied here. So it just adds a layer of complexity that I thought was kind of good. No bag. Is he not dead? He's dead now. He had his backpack on, no backpack. What are you doing there, man? Can't tell if that those shots were at me. Like I was saying, so hardcore wipe, we know is failure. I think it's good that they're trying new things. Like, hear what I'm not saying. Obviously, it's good that they're trying new things, but we kind of know like this was a bad. Like a lot of people knew like on the first week or first 2 weeks that like it was really bad. Like we didn't need like people to tell us that. We just kind of recognized that the changes they made and the direction they went with hardcore, the way in which they try to make things hardcore was not really interesting and successful. It's good that they like went the direction of making changes, but it's bad in the way they implemented it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. If that makes any sense. Long story short, I'm glad that they're realizing that hardcore was a failure and that they need to do something different. I did kill one of them, man. I knew I killed one of them. I should have pushed. Anyway, so more of the softcore changes. So we're getting more barters for dog tags. We're getting reduced aim punch by 60%. We're increasing the quantity of items within or quantity of items in areas with valuable items. So like keyed rooms, they're gonna have more loot. Quantity of bag containers and stashes in locations. Added spawning of weapon cases and other type of cases in marked rooms. Colored access cards spawn more frequently in labs. All types of items can be traded at the flea market. The flea market is available from level 10. Maximum number of slots in the flea market is 5. The minimum number of slots in the flea market is 5. Increased skill progression speed. Increased experience multiplier per raid. Hardcore wipe achievements are no longer available for completion. I guess my thoughts are that these changes are like awesome. Like, I'm not just hating on Tarkov for the sake of hating. Like, if they make good changes like this, I think more people will come back. I think if they made this change a week into the hardcore wipe, we'd have way more players at this point in the wipe. They kind of not ruined this wipe, but I mean, yeah, I guess they did ruin this wipe. Like they just killed off the player base by having these like mechanics that nobody really asked for. When we thought of hardcore, I think in my head, I thought of there would be limited weaponry and maybe I feel like the secure container changes and the like if we had to use like bolt actions only or bolt actions and then weapons with iron sights only, that would have been like a hardcore weapon itself. Like lowering our stamina, lowering our skills, and then making it so we get less XP and then removing the flea market, all these different things, it just made it so tedious to even play the game and then just wasn't enjoyable. So it like a lot of people left, and then you know we're at the point where we are now where the raids feel like quiet and dead, whereas like 2 wipes ago they felt popping. That's those are at least my thoughts on like the hardcore wipe. But I mean, I'm really excited for what they're doing with the softcore changes. I just hope it's not too late. Like I hope that we can get some player pop before 1.0. And I think we will. I think we're going to get some pop in activity, especially with reduced inertia. That's going to bring a lot of people back. Let's get in this raid, man. It's a 5-minute queue. So another thing I've been thinking about is that if this update, the softcore change, is received well by the community, which I expect it to be, I think they're kind of in a conundrum, right? Because if the softcore changes, I should say, are received well and they don't add them to the main game, like on 1.0, that's a mistake, right? Like, can we admit that? That would be an error on their part. Like the way I see things maybe happening is that these updates are received very well by the community because they make the game more fun and enjoyable. As a result, BSG is in kind of a pickle. They either add these updates to the main game, or they add more stuff from the hardcore wipe, like the secure container changes and all that stuff. And then it splits the community. You get like the hardcore bros who want all the tough shit in the game, or you get the people who actually want to have fun. Oh, that scared me. What I'm trying to say is that having these two wipes right before 1.0 actually kind of puts BSG. Oh my gosh, he's up. It actually puts BSG in a worse spot than not having them at all, because now they have to abide by what the community wants, or, you know, live with the repercussions of not. That makes sense. He's an idea then. I guess what I'm saying is, picture this. Softcore wipe changes are, or softcore event changes, I should say, are implemented. People love them. There's there's an increase in player count, increase in viewership on Twitch, YouTube, etc. Increase in overall popularity of the game. Newer players who are just picking up the game right now before 1.0 because they're like thinking, oh, I'll have a better time 1.0. They buy the game, and then the game comes out and they have more of the hardcore shit instead of the softcore shit. People hate it, don't play, ask for refunds on Steam, and then they abandon the game for Russia 2028 or whatever it is called. I don't think that last step's actually going to happen. My main point is that right now, Tarkov has put themselves in like a damned if you do, damned if you don't position. And it'll be interesting to see what they do. Because we know that Nikita has always said, like, oh, I want Tarkov to be hardcore, blah, blah, blah. But his pockets were, like, undoubtedly lighter as a result of the hardcore updates, you know? But we'll see if he really is, like... Did I kill him there? I'm almost just curious to see what they do from a business analysis standpoint. Where are these scabs? There we go. Oh, I did kill him. Still Team Timmy fucking down, bro. This guy wasn't Timmy. I guess if I were to summarize my thoughts, it would be that We know the hardcore wipe was a failure. I'm glad they're trying the softcore wipe. I hope it's not too late, and I hope it can drum up some popularity before 1.0. I also think it'll be an interesting conundrum to decide whether to wait 1.0 and all the changes that are going to be in 1.0 towards the softcore event or the hardcore wipe. I think that will determine the kind of direction of Tarkov going forward, and that will also determine like its success, you know. So subscribe if you enjoyed this, you know, give it a like, hype it up if you're on mobile. Apparently the hype is like, I don't know, very valuable for creators. So if you're on mobile, like it and then press, I don't know, it should pop up. It should just say like, hype this video. It means more for small creators. So appreciate that. And then, yeah, smash like, smash subscribe. Should be making these daily, hopefully. That's the goal.